place is destroyed. I don't even know where to begin. I need some more lumber for welcome signs. I have some right now, but I have it already cut for a flag, and I don't want to have to recut and re-measure for that flag. So we'll make a trip to Cape. Off to Menards. Like I said, I got to get enough lumber to do a welcome sign. I recently figured out that the welcome signs are not a great idea to sell on my site. Costs way too much to ship. So what I need to do is reevaluate shipping cost if I just want to take them down altogether, which I really don't want to do because they're a good seller. I don't know if it's something with Etsy algorithm or whatever, but I sold probably 6 in 3 weeks. I don't want to lose that. So I think I just need to reevaluate shipping. Maybe break it down a little bit, make it a little smaller. It's 5 foot tall by 13 inches wide. It's about the average size of a welcome sign, I would think. I guess with shipping items, that's all part of the business, and it's probably one of the most nerve-wracking things for me in the business because I always hear all these horror stories about, other flag builders. They build flags and they've sent it via USPS or UPS or FedEx, and, they get broken in transit. I had my first incident yesterday. A customer received her cutout and the glue came apart at one of the seams. It's a quick fix because I do use a backer board on them. So it's glued to another piece of wood as well. It wasn't completely destroyed. I gotta make the customer happy, so I refunded her some of her money. Gave her a little tip. Put some wood glue on it, it'll be fine. So that's always the headaches with shipping. First started this gig, I did not want to ship whatsoever, but then I sold everyone a flag in Missouri. I kind of needed to. It took me a little bit to figure out my methods of shipping. I know a lot of people do it differently. Some box their flags up in TV boxes. When I first started, I bubble wrapped the hell out of it, taped it up, boxed it with just some old recycled boxes. Now, I don't use bubble wrap. I double coat it with some thick cardboard on the front, and I just wrap it. Knock on wood, I haven't had any damage so far. I know a lot of people, on a Facebook group that I'm on, they say, no, your flag's going to get damaged. Well, I've shipped quite a few of them. It's not that I'm cutting cost. It's not that I'm cutting corners. It just works. But with these new cutouts that I do, I've sold quite a few of the sports cutouts. Just recently started putting a backboard on it, which I'm very happy that I've done. Just the 1/8 inch board that I glue the flag to, and then I cut it out. I'm glad I started doing that. My very first one I didn't, and I'm kind of wanting to ask for it back so I can rebuild it from that customer, just so he has it longer than a couple years. I want it to last forever. I got a feeling if I don't put a backer board on it, that one of these days, maybe if it moves, decides to put it somewhere else in the house, that it'll get broken. It's always in the back of my mind. When I do flags or cutouts that I improve on, it always makes me think back to previous items that I've built that I did not do the new way. So I know it's part of business and everything is evolving, which I'm doing, but I can't grab everyone's items that they already bought and improve it. Like I said, it's just part of the business. But we're almost to Menards. Just gotta get a few pieces of wood. It's honestly quite easy. It doesn't take a lot of time to do the welcome signs, which I'm grateful for. Anyway, enough about shipping. Another issue that I wanted to talk about was I've tried to do a few giveaways. I've tried to do some raffles, some auctions on my Facebook page, which first one turned out great. I got a feeling I know why. It turned out so great. St. Louis Blues won the cup. I capitalized off of that, and I decided to start making some Blues logos. I decided to auction one off first before I started selling them. So I figured, anything that I auction off will go over well. I tried to do a raffle the second time around. That was a flop. So I did an auction, selling tickets. Didn't go over well at all. This time around, because I do them every month. This month, which is August, I built my first 3D wavy flag. Put it on the site. Selling it for $250 on my site. Figured, hey, let's auction one off. Starting bid at $125. No takers whatsoever. I let it run for, I think, 3 days. The day that it ended, all kinds of people are asking for it. I mean, I let it run for 3 days and people missed my post. I don't know if it's the algorithm messing with it or whatever, or maybe I should just let it run for longer. I don't know. What should I do? Hey guys, sorry I didn't finish that video in time. That was a few weeks ago. Went to Menards, got my lumber, knocked out my welcome signs that I needed to do, and I went about my day. Sometimes I'm not thinking in vlog mode. But yeah, if you have any comments on the two topics that we discussed, maybe drop a comment below. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.